disrespect you respectfully. Humbly, nah, respectfully.
And we out there taking like, well, we got something. Look at us. We got, like,
Right.
You didn't get 11 billion.
and it didn't even go to you. It went to universities. Yeah. So this is my thing. It's like Black people need to understand, because when I had these conversations with people, a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh well, you know, we can't be dependent on the government to do things for us all the time. We got to do for ourselves." And I'm like,
we got to grow up and stop that. Oh, and I wanted to ask you about that school funding thing for the American Rescue Plan. I was trying to figure out why did they focus on us getting $2.7 billion for HBCUs when the approximately $11 billion to Hispanics and $5 billion to Asian Americans? Like, why did our little bit of money lead when everybody else, they was getting more? But the article should have led with $11 billion to Hispanics serving institutions. The article should have led with
right. Yeah,
almost
everybody else. Yeah, everybody.
They got more money and we got less money, but why is that the lead story? Like, the lead story should be you gave 11 billion to HSIs.
Yep.
Like, and we out there taking like, well, we got some. Look at us. We like,
right.
You didn't get 11 billion.
and it didn't even go to you. It went to universities. Yeah. So this is my thing. It's like Black people need to understand, because when I had these conversations with people, a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh well, you know, we can't be dependent on the government to do things for us all the time. We got to do for ourselves." And
we got to grow up and stop that, because one, there's not a company on the planet that don't do business with the United States. They're the biggest buyer. Facebook has lobbyists for a reason.
Yep.
Google has lobbyists for a reason.
For a reason.
Your favorite company that you like a lot, Nike, has lobbyists for a reason.
Yep. And even not even just enterprise, but you know, your nonprofit orgs, your 501c3s, like your friend that has the book, children's book org in Philly. Stuff like that. Because we all know people that have these nonprofits or are doing work on a grassroots level, you know, trying to like fill in these gaps in our communities that the government just doesn't give a damn about.
Right.
We know people like that. And when bills don't get passed and when federal funding doesn't get directed specifically to Black people, that means that our orgs that need money to scale and be more effective and have a larger footprint on who they are helping, that means that they won't get any money. Right. So it's like, and every time you hear about, you know, like such and such billion to Hispanics, that means that's going to Hispanic orgs. These are grant money. This is grant money. This is, you know, loan money. This is whatever, cheap capital that is going specifically to Hispanic businesses, Hispanic orgs, right? Yep. So that they can help their community. So if you're not getting any of that money, that means you aren't going to be able to help your community as much as you otherwise will be able to. So I feel like a lot of people don't make that connection.
No, and they don't. And first thing they give you is some talking point about, you don't want the government's money, that like yo, okay, so you're do for self. Nobody walking has built anything on their own.
Yeah, at all. Because
let me tell you, Tesla wouldn't be Tesla if it wasn't for government funding.
And Elon got a lot of bread.
Neither was SpaceX.
Since D.W. Griffith's Birth of a Nation in 1915, the Black male image has been under assault. There is one thing that does not exist, and it needs to exist: Black male media by Black men for Black men.